The Texas Oncology Foundation is hosting their annual event, Uncork, to support. It's a wine tasting event to raise funds for cancer patients right here in Alamo City. Right now, we're joined by Dr. Angel Meyer-Hicks and Tara DiNuccio joining us to tell us about this incredible event. This is year 3 or year 4 for you?
It will be the third year.
Third year.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this event. You know, so many families personally impacted by cancer. We all have a story. What are you hoping to do in terms of raising awareness and support?
Yeah, so the purpose of this foundation is to collect monies for the families here in San Antonio only. With these monies, we're able to provide financial assistance, lodging, transportation, and sometimes we even, for example, help patients pay their bills if they're going through all, because most patients with cancer, sometimes they cannot work. So it's very important for them and their families.
That's amazing, because a lot of people, you know, we think about the emotional burden. We don't always consider the financial burden for all those funds to be helping families right here in San Antonio. Absolutely incredible. So Tara, let's talk a little bit about what we can expect at the event in terms of entertainment and wine.
Okay, great. So at this event, Texas Fine Wines is going to be presenting 4 of the best wineries in Texas. We have Bending Branch Winery, Spicewood Vineyards, Dutchman Family Vineyards, and Pedernales Cellars. They're going to be providing the wines for the tasting, and these are all boutique family-owned wines here in Texas.
Boutique, family-owned, you heard that. That's incredible, because we have a large wine community here in the state of Texas. You know, we're known for a lot of things. Not everyone always realizes that wine is one of those.
It is. Texas is the 5th largest wine producer in the U.S. with 500 wineries. And the climate allows growth for those grapes to produce different, for reds and whites, tannats and Tempranillos and Viogniers and Vermentillos. So those wines are easy to produce for the vineyards here in Texas.
Okay, so someone who's wanting to come out and support, excited about the event, but maybe they're not so familiar with our wine community, what would you say to incentivize them to come out?
So one thing I do want to emphasize is that Texas Fine Wines is a big supporter of Texas Oncology Foundation. And they each, the 4 wineries at the event are going to each present 3 wines. So there's going to be a large variety for the guests to sample. And it kind of just shows the vast, different diversity of wines in Texas, but they're going to get a lot of choices out of it.
Lots of choices, all for an important cause. Dr. Meyer-Hicks, let's talk about some of those burdens family experience. I'm sure you've seen that emotional weight, and now having a chance to be a part of something to help support those families. What does that mean for you?
Yes, so we're very happy to have this foundation. Throughout these 3 years, we have been able to provide almost about 2,500 rides, one-way rides to the cancer center located here in the medical center. We have been able to provide about 120 nights for lodging for families and for the patients, because sometimes we have patients that come from outside of San Antonio, from the outskirts. And also we have been able to provide helps with their paying for their bills.
That's amazing.
Or their co-pays, or some of their bills from the
somewhere to stay, support for the families. So let's talk about when people can come out and support and be a part of this incredible event.
Yes, the event will be held on Friday, November 10th from 7 to 10. Registration is open to the public. It'll be at the Aggie Event Center at 6205 West Avenue. It's $150 per person, and out of that they're going to get dinner, live music, wonderful vast array of wine tastings. Oh, and we also have a Texas 2-sip tasting, which is the theme.
Okay.
Bring out your best Western attire.
Love that. Got to dress up for the event, friends.
And, yes, and they can, guests will be able to have a Texas wine tasted against an international counterpart. And so they'll have to decide which one is the Texas wine. So that's going to be fun.
That's really amazing. And I'm sure both of you are really looking forward to the support to come and help these families. Such an important cause. We've seen it every day. People going through these journeys. I know I have my stories. Everyone out there seems to have a story to share. Thank you so much for being with us today. We're so excited. And you heard coming up, so make sure you head out there, support. This is an incredible event. You get an option for some really amazing wine tasting, and all supporting a great cause.